Hey guys, thanks for coming to this video. So today I wanted to go through all the products I've used up in the last few months. So all the things that I was loving and just went through the whole entire thing, and I will give you my thoughts on it, if I'm going to repurchase it or not, if I already have, all that good stuff. So if you want to watch this video, let's get into it. Alright, so I finally got a new stool. So it's like a soft, like it's a little bit bigger so I have more room, but it doesn't squeak. No squeaky chair anymore. I'm so excited. I know it's like such a small thing, but like you guys, it's the little things in life that like make such a big difference, right? I also got some new little accessories. I got some cute pillows that are more fall looking, I don't know. And then the cutest thing in the world, like why do I need this? Why do I need a little tiny velvet couch? Does anyone need this? It's actually a jewelry box, but like, is this not the most adorable thing you've ever seen in your entire life? I had to have it, and I thought, what can I use this for? And I was like, oh, I can put it in my background. I don't know. It's just gonna hang out. It's just so, like, it's the cutest thing. I can't. Like, miniature anything is the cutest, right? Is that just me? Yesterday, I filmed this video yesterday, but for some reason the audio did not work. So I'm refilming. But I threw away all of my things. So I'm having to watch the video that I filmed yesterday with no sound, and then I'll just insert a picture of the thing, of the item, and I'll just retell you about it. But don't you love when you do things and then it doesn't work out and you have to redo it? I love it. So the first thing is this really amazing Waterful Glow Cream. You guys, any kind of like water cream is like, it's just like my favorite for just like the all over moisturizer. It just feels so good and hydrating, and it just like creams are too like greasy and heavy for me. I just love like all these water creams that are coming out lately. I am obsessed, and I need to get a new one of these because it's gone. And now I'm using random things that I have, and it's just not the same. My skin is not feeling as good. It feels dry no matter what else I use. So this one was really nice. It smelled really good. I got it in one of my boxes, and I will definitely repurchase. I'm not even sure how much it is. Hopefully it's not too expensive, because I really want another one because it was really good. Next is the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. I've used this so many times in all my videos, or most of my videos, but it's such a good translucent setting powder. I've not repurchased one yet. I don't know why. It's only like $5 either at Walmart or the drugstore, wherever, but it's so good. It's such a fine powder, but like it just helps kind of smooth everything out and like make it look even and set everything. The only thing I don't like about it is the smell. It does smell like an old lady perfume. I don't understand why. Why do they make it smell like that? Why? I don't get it. But you do get used to the smell. It took a few months, but you do get used to it, and like you don't really notice it anymore, but it took a while. Next is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I love this for days when I'm not really doing any makeup and I just want to put on something to kind of help even out my skin tone and give me a little bit of coverage. It also does give your skin like a little bit of like, just like a healthy, nice glow. Love the coverage. I do also have I think it's just like their tinted moisturizer, which I don't really see the difference in it. They're very similar to me, so I probably won't repurchase that right now, but if I run out of the tinted moisturizer one, definitely repurchase. I'll definitely repurchase one of them because it's really good and I love it. Next, I had two of the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Love, love, love this mascara. It's been my favorite ever since I found it after the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I think it's so much better, but I just realized I put it on, I got a brand new one out today and I put it on. It needs to be a little bit dried out. It does. It needs to get a little dry and clumpy in order for me to love it. And I think that's why when I first tried it out, I didn't like it and I let it sit for a while and then I went back to it and then I was like, why didn't I like this the first time? That's why, because I want it to get a little, it needs to get a little dry. It's too wet when you first open it. So I don't know how this works. Like, open it up and just like let it sit for a week or two and then start using it. I don't know. It's really weird, but dry, clumpy, IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara is where it's at. Okay, next thing is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I did like this. It is coconut scented. It was nice. There's nothing, it didn't do anything amazing, but I will not be repurchasing because I have decided I am no longer buying from Too Faced. If you guys have seen some of their past launches, I think it's been almost a year now. They had a launch with the most disgusting named products. I don't know why brands do this. Like, I noticed a lot of them will name the shades or the product type or whatever, mainly the shade names or color names of products. They'll name it something just like so overly sexual and gross, and like I don't want that. Like, who wants a product sitting there that they're like, oh yeah, this is so good, but I'm too embarrassed to say the name of it. I can't own any of these products because I would be too scared that like my friend or my mom or like my kids would see the name of it and be like, Mom, what does that mean? And I would like freak out and be like, you can't know, like, I can't tell you that. That's like, I don't even want to say that. Like, it's gone way far past the line. Like, other makeup brands are kind of like crossing the line. Too Faced is on a whole nother level with that. It's disgusting. It needs to stop. Does anyone else feel this way? Okay, rant over. I just had to get that out there. It's really bothering me and I've just decided not buying Too Faced anymore. So next is the Kenra. I think it's called the Hot Shot Spray Mist Protect and Spray, something like that. This is amazing for helping protect your hair from any heat styling, the blow dryer, hair straightener, curling iron, all that stuff. I had this bottle for like years and I used it all the time. So I'm like, how did it last that long? It's crazy, but it smells really good. It works awesome. I love Kenra products. Such a really good brand, hair care brand, and I definitely would repurchase that. Next, I had just a little sample size of the Tarte Base Tape, and I really did like this. It was similar to the Too Faced Hangover RX. It did have a coconutty smell. It's a just kind of hydrating, moisturizing primer. So I really liked that. I would repurchase it. Don't know if I need to right now because I do have a lot of other primers, but it is something I really liked. So next is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, I think it's called, and I use Ash Brown. Such a great drugstore brow pencil. If you are into the Anastasia Brow Wiz and you want a more affordable option, try NYX. I've tried several from the drugstore and they were all not good except for the NYX. NYX is the good one at the drugstore. Check it out if they have your shade. They don't have too many shades, I think, so that's kind of where, if you can't find your shade, then that's not good, but if you can find your shade, I would definitely do it. Next, I have already repurchased a new one of these, is the Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. This is my favorite bronzer for the body, for like neck, chest, anywhere else you need it. It's got shimmer in it, so I don't really like it for the face, but if you need a glow, if you need a like bronzy glow anywhere else, I highly recommend this bronzer. I've had several other like shimmery bronzers I've tried using this for and they just don't work. This one, specifically in the shade Soleil, I've used it on so many different people in so many different skin tones. When you're more fair, just use a very light hand, and when you're more deep, you can really dig in there and get a lot. But I just love it when my face is looking a little darker than my body, and just to kind of give it a little glow, a little bronziness. It's just so pretty. And I was like down, like there was like a tiny bit left. And I was like, it's time to get a new one. And it took me a couple stores to find one, but I finally found one. Next, another bronzer is, of course, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I just use the shade Bronzer. They have a couple other shades. I don't know, their shade names are so, it's like Bronzer is the shade name. And then I think there's like Deep Bronzer or like Light Bronzer, but like, it's a little confusing, but just the original bronzer shade is really great for kind of my skin tone and lighter. If you're deeper, I would get the deeper one. But it's such a beautiful bronzer. Like if you're only going to get one bronzer, get that one. It will not disappoint. It's just the most beautiful. It glides on. It's really easy to blend out. It's really hard to overdo it with this bronzer since it's so just kind of light and sheer, but it gives you a nice glow. I can't say enough good things. Oh, and it smells like a tropical vacation. If you haven't smelled it, like, I don't know why we need scented powder makeup, but anything that adds a little bit of enjoyment into your routine, why not, you know? Get a little burst of tropical oasis when you're doing your makeup in the winter. I don't know. It's just nice. Next I had the Flower Beauty lip liner. I'm not sure which shade it was. One of the lighter ones. I think it was the second to the lightest. This one was really nice. It was a retractable pencil. Very creamy, very long wearing. I really love the tone of it for a nude shade for me. The tone is always tricky to find, especially at the drugstore. So that was a great one. I definitely would repurchase that. Next we have setting sprays. So first I have, it was the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. I really like this one. It gives you more of like a glow. I don't think there was any shimmer in it, but it just kind of made you look a little more wet and dewy. And it smelled really good. I do wish the sprayer was a little bit better. I feel like it would kind of be a little splotchy sometimes, and sometimes it was fine. So that's my only complaint with that. But for the drugstore, it's a great product. Then we have, of course, I went through the Urban Decay All Nighter, my favorite setting spray ever. It locks your makeup in, will not move. It's just the best. It doesn't do anything weird to your skin. It doesn't make it shiny, shimmery, matte. Like, it just looks like beautiful natural skin and helps just lock it in. It's the best. It's the best one. I didn't need to repurchase it because I already had more. I have a stockpile. Also, the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray is so good. It smells really good, but the best part about it is the mist. Because it's a aerosol can, you just press and it just, you could just keep pressing. You could just use the whole can if you wanted to. If you were feeling that way that day, you needed the whole can on your face, you could. With just one, like, you don't have to keep doing this. It's the only one I know of that's a continuous spray like that. I don't know if there's any other brands that do that, but I love it. It smells really nice. It does give you a little more of like a dewy finish than the Urban Decay All Nighter does. It's a little bit more like wet, dewy looking, but there's no shimmer or anything in it. But that one's really nice. I do feel like it's a little overpriced for Morphe. It's $15, I think. For where Morphe is on this pricing scale, I feel like their setting spray's a little on the high end for some reason. So I wish it was more like $9 or $10. I feel like that would be a lot better of a price for this spray. But I still do love it. I still will buy it. It's just a good one. Okay, last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I forgot to in the video I did yesterday, so I actually can talk to you about it in this one, is these boots. I have had these for I think 3 years. These are by Guess, and I've literally worn them every day in the fall and winter for this like 3, maybe even 4 years. I love them, but now they're done now. They're broken. I mean, not only are they just like really worn, I know they're really worn looking and dirty and dingy, but I am forced to throw them away because the little heel, this little thingy popped out and now it's like uneven and I'm walking like wobbly. I looked for these everywhere. I cannot find the same ones anymore. I did order, where'd it go? I did order on Amazon. These are also by Guess, but I feel like they are shaped different. Like something is different and I don't like it. I ordered the same size, but these ones look way bigger. Like why? They're the same size. Like, so I ordered smaller sizes in this to see if it's the size, but I'm really sad to let these go. Quality of Guess, like these, I think these were like 50 or 60 bucks. That's it. And I have worn them so much. They've been through so much. I've worked in them. I've done construction in houses in them. I've hiked in them. Have you ever had shoes that you're like that attached to that you just like don't want to ever get rid of, but you're like disgusting, it's time to go? I don't know. These aren't the same. I'm so sad. Okay. All right. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, if you liked watching empties, if it's weird to you. It's kind of weird to me. Like, let's look at your trash. Like, who came up with that idea? I don't know, but people do it. I enjoy watching them, as weird as that is, I know, but let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think it's weird? Do you like it? I need to know. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.